Welcome back everyone. Thanks to all you new subscribers and to all of you who make comments and suggestions below. Much appreciated. Today we're going to be working on this area near the front entrance to the property, near the gate posts. I won't bore you with all the clearing of the weeds and bamboo, etc., but will point out the cracked wall area, probably from a previous earthquake. Here's the same area from a different angle. As you can see, it was very overgrown at the beginning. I didn't want to bore you with more weeding and bamboo clearing, but here you can see the area's been cleared, and the first step was to repair the wall at the end. Once this was done, I noticed that the rocks that had been placed at the front had no mortar between them, and so soil had seeped into these areas, and of course they were perfect for weeds, etc. to grow in. You may also notice in the video my dog Dash coming in and out quite regularly. Unfortunately, it was on this day that he decided to take a walk. He disappeared for just under 2 days and was found 8 kilometers, about 5 miles away, wandering around. He disappeared, and luckily we got him back. Ever since then, we've been putting him on a 20-meter lead. Here you can see us clearing between the rocks, clearing out all the soil, the bamboo shoots and the weed areas. It's quite labour intensive, and of course only can be done by hand. Here's a close-up of those rocks. The ones right at the bottom are actually embedded in concrete in the ground, but those further up are just kind of lodged and have stayed there over many years, but you can see there's no mortar between them at all. And back to it. Once I had mortared the rocks in, it was time for a weed barrier. This will just cover the surface. It's a porous material, so it allows water to penetrate through. Again, it's a bit of an odd shape, so it's quite a bit of patching and taping to get it into the right place. But it should stop any further weeds. For this particular weed barrier is rated, I think, for about 10 years. The weed barrier comes with some clips to hold it down, and also I bought some special tape that's UV proof, which you can see is applying around the bottom of the tree here. Yeah, I know, it's a bit of a patchwork, but it is an awkward shape. I did the best I could on a hot end of summer day, and yeah, hopefully it will keep the weeds out. The final step was to cover the weed barrier with some decorative stones. Hopefully it will keep the weeds and the bamboo at bay for a while. Just maybe a bit of a problem to clean, but it's looking quite good. You can see an end view. You can also see the repair with the concrete and a small hole which I'm using to put a nice plant into. Coming back now to a clip from the last video that I put out about cutting trees above the greenhouse. Up until now we've been very lucky that the tree branches coming down hadn't damaged or severed the power cable. As you can see, there's a power cable above the greenhouse here. Unfortunately, on the very last branch that I cut, our luck ran out. As you can see, the cable was pulled from the wall. It didn't actually sever the power to the house, and the power company came and reattached it to the side of the house, luckily. Hidden away in the back of the greenhouse, I came across this. It's a water storage tank. It's not been used for kerosene or anything like that, but if anyone has any good suggestions, please comment below. Thinking possibly a barbecue or a smoker, but it's a project for later on. One of the other things we needed to do was to clear behind this garage area. Once we'd cut all the bamboo and cleared some of the weeds, it was just a case of clearing the ground. Amongst all these things, we found pieces of wood, broken tiles, lots more glass and plastic, and believe now that there was possibly a fire that destroyed this building, as there was lots of burnt wood and roofing felt. Every time we raked over the surface, we revealed more plastic, glass, pieces of wood, concrete, roof tiles, the usual stuff really. Finally, most of it's been cleared. You may see some of the larger bamboo sticking out of the ground. You just come back with a reciprocating saw and cut those off. It's too much work to dig them up, unfortunately, but we're getting rid of them slowly. And a quick freeze frame here of our pile of bricks and concrete and tiles. Once it had dried out a bit, I was able to go back with the weed whacker. The blade on this is about 10 inches. It's pretty old now and not very sharp, but it was good just to take off some of the shorter bamboo tops and remaining weeds basically. I thought I'd give you an idea of what's coming up in the next video. Here you can see the roof and the damage with lots of holes. You can see a lot of leaves and mould build up on the roof. It's going to take a bit of work, but it needs to be done so I can store items outside. As of the moment, they're all inside the house. It's that same roof from the outside. You can see the power cable lying on top of it. I'm not touching it. I shall leave that to the power company, I think. Something else that I've been working on is this paving area. This is a very early shot. You can see it's still very overgrown. But after cutting all that back, it revealed the edges of the paving, which had no soldiers, which are usually there to hold the paving in place to stop it moving around. Unfortunately, it's in pretty bad condition. That's coming up in next time's video. With each episode, I like to show a bit of the local wildlife. Here's a nice praying mantis. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to subscribe, like, and comment below, and we'll see you again next time.